Ophelia. I'm so glad you're here.
I heard the news from Sebastian.
This has never happened before.
I imagine this is her.
Yes, that's Myrtle.
You poor girl. She can't be older than 14. She's Archie's age. Who found her? I need to talk to them.
It was another professor who was wandering the girls' bathroom, checking for students who brew prohibited potions.
All right, let me speak to them. We are not moving until we find out who or what did this to her.
That will not be necessary, Ophelia. We found the one responsible.
What? That quickly? No way. I don't believe it for a second. There's no way you figured it out. You're just trying to save face.
Well, we did. What? You think I'm incapable of figuring things out? I'm the damn headmaster of Hogwarts. I'm here for a reason.
Because the ministry was full of puffskeins?
Because I proved my worth. I proved I'm more than capable of handling a school. You and your family have always had it out for me. And for what? I've never done anything to you. Your children are monsters. Always trying to make me lose my head. I thought Archie was bad, but Iris is even worse. And Ominis lets them get away with everything. And just when I thought your eldest was a normal student, it comes to light that she's another troublemaker too. A wolf in sheep's clothing. I'm not one to stick my nose in how to parent, but...
Hobhouse, I suggest you leave my family out of this. You do not want to anger me right now.
Well, I'm right, and...
Do you not remember how you called me a mudblood behind my back? How you tried to convince Headmaster Black to do something against Muggle-born students? It was only when it came to light I was never Muggle-born to begin with that you started treating me with the smallest respect. May I remind you what happened in our 7th year? The letter you supposedly sent me.
Oh, about
And may
that...
I remind you, I never once tried to seek revenge. My husband is still planning on ways to make you never forget it. And if Ominis is already scary, you can't imagine what I'm capable of. It's concerning that someone as cowardly and useless as you is headmaster of this great school. But it doesn't surprise me at all. It seems like the Ministry is impressed with anyone who is able to grab a venomous tentacular leaf. Oh, wait.
Well, I'm able to... I'm more than capable of...
Now, tell me, if you're so sure you found the one responsible, who is it?
That's an interesting question, ma'am. But the correct question would be, what was it?
Is it morning already? Gosh. I'm sorry I didn't come down for dinner. I was exhausted. How are you, Morphin?
I'm good. I made you flapjacks. I hope you like them.
They look delicious, Morphin.
No need to lie, Eclipse. You can tell him it's disgusting. I certainly think so.
Well, look, Morphin. I'll show you how it's done. Wingardium Leviosa. Maybe if you add less butter to the mixture, and a bit more sugar than salt, it makes a nice, consistent batter. Make sure you don't accidentally add eggshells, though.
It looks good. Smells good too.
You see, it's easy. Now you know how to make them.
How did you learn?
Well, my dad taught me. It's a funny story, really. I woke up every morning craving flapjacks, and my mum was at work, and my dad, well, he thought that teaching a 5-year-old how to cook was a good idea. We almost burnt down the kitchen. It's a nice memory.
Well, we should be heading. There's a few special spells I want to teach Eclipse today.
Zeke, not now. Though, I agree. Why are we walking through the forest to practice? I thought little Hangleton was safe. Marvolo? Can I ask you something? I was just wondering. You said little Hangleton is safe, right? Why are we going to practice magic in the forest?
Good question. Little Hangleton is unfortunately swarming with muggles. If they happen to see us, I don't know what they would try and do to us.
You're right. They wouldn't be too happy. They get angry at things they don't understand. There are some exceptions, though.
Exceptions, you say?
Yeah. My best friend Ellie is Muggle-born. She's a talented witch. Poor girl has unsupportive parents, though. Muggles. Am I right?
She's a mudblood, not a witch. You should never associate yourself with her. You deserve friends of the highest caliber.
Oh, but she's...
Not like you'll see her again.
What?
I mean, they're probably all looking for you in this very moment. If you were to see her, she'd warn everyone. You'd be found, and who knows what they'd do to you.
I never thought of that. I truly abandoned everyone, didn't I?
Today's lesson is special. I'm going to teach you something every single witch should know. Unforgivables.
What? I told you I never wanted to learn that. What would my parents think if I ever dared cast them? My dad would...
Your dad thinks you're a monster. He thinks you're a disgrace, and you're not. So, who cares? All knowledge is good knowledge.
I'm sorry, Marvolo, but I can't bring myself into learning them. I'd be no better than those in Azkaban.
Sometimes tough love is the solution. Accio!
What? Zeke! How did you know?
You think I can't hear him squirming in your bag? Or that you look down into your bag every 10 seconds? Or maybe because he whispers to you while we train? Come on, Eclipse. I thought you were smarter than that.
Give him back! He has nothing to do with this!
No,
What?
I said I'm not giving him back to you. Maybe I want to have Snake for dinner. Or maybe I want to hunt him down, play a little game with him.
Stop! Marvolo, stop it!
This is a game we used to play in my family. Avada Kedavra.
Stop! No! Don't hurt him! What are you doing?
You know how to make me stop, just say the words.
I can't! Don't make me!
There's no escaping now, little one. Sad your owner wasn't able to stop this.
Imperio! Stop hurting him, please. He has nothing to do with us. He plays no part in this. Just stop.
You did it.
You gave me no choice. Zeke is the only thing I have left. I love you too, Zeke. Let's go.
What? Where are you going?
I'm going home. I'll see you in a bit. Go and kill snakes for all I care, but don't you dare touch mine.
Oh, come on. You didn't think I'd actually kill the little guy. I was just trying to rile you up.
I told you I didn't want to learn unforgivables.
But Eclipse. The only reason I taught you Imperio was because of the fire that stripped me from my family.
What does that have to do with anything?
Back then, when we first met, I told you I knew who burned down my home. He was my brother, all right? He took something that belonged to me, a woman I loved. Had I known Imperio then, I could have stopped him. Which is why I wanted to teach you. You used it to protect something you cared about. Something I wish I had done a long, long time ago.
I would have preferred if you had just told me that from the start, instead of trying to hurt Zeke.
Now you know. When everything else fails, you at least have that spell to rely on. Well, sorry, little guy. Didn't mean to frighten you.
He's obviously scared of you.
Shall we continue with our lesson? As soon as we finish, we'll head home. Morphin will head down to the market to prepare you your favourite food.